Right. After drinks, Pakistan 110 for 2. Both wickets going to Jack Leach. Bashir and Leach have bowled 30 of the 40 overs so far. Maybe not a massive surprise to most people. Not bad though. Pakistan seem to be putting up a bit of a fight. Bashir still chucking it up a little bit. Interesting to see. I think we always want to watch spinners trying to take wickets, and you've got spinners sort of have to offer a little bit for the batsman. There you go, moving his feet, hitting the ball through the covers. That pick up from Leach. I mean, it's proper cricket. Battles. It's what we want to see. We don't want to see teams getting steamrolled. What we don't want to see is Pakistan getting bowled out for 200, England scoring 800 and bowling Pakistan out for 200 again. That's not Test cricket. It's not fun Test cricket to watch. Plus, you want to see 5 days of cricket, right? Bash again, a little bit straighter, turning from top of off to leg stump, probably there. Prodded into the leg side by Cameron. Looks like a decent cricketer, actually, this Cameron chap. See, one of the new ones, I don't know. Don't think did he play last time?
Daddy, I have a Barney bear.
Say that again, little one. Can you have a Barney bear? I can get you a Barney bear.
And right here.
Oh, we got an appeal. Doesn't sound overly confident. Let's have a look. Leach looked like he pitched it up a little bit, but not out. No referral. So left arm over the wicket at a left-hander. He's pitched it well outside the line, hitting outside the line of off stump as well, I reckon. I mean, worth a shout, but never going out, not being reviewed. Right, left arm round to the right-hander, straight. Turned straight, but prodded to silly mid-off. Oh, Leach beating the outside edge again. Silly mid-off, slip and gully. And Leach is beating the outside edge already. Day one, 40 overs old. No, just a slip and a silly mid-off, I think. That one didn't turn. Went on a little bit, prodded to point. Well played. So one of the things that I find interesting about streaming, because I've not really done much of it before, is that I'm sort of hoping that I can replace that office feel that I used to have when working at one of those sales environments. So I'll give you an example. Me and my mate Tahir Keshki, we're both sales guys for Fish for Jobs, which is an old job board. And although we didn't sit next to each other, we were a couple of desks away. If the England were playing Pakistan, we'd definitely have the scoreboard up, and we'd be bantering each other all day about, that's another wicket down, or Leach is getting carted, or this Bashir character doesn't deserve to, dust the boots of these Pakistan batsmen, or whatever it might be. We'd be giving each other a bit of stick about it. But that kept perhaps the motivation and the entertainment element going of doing what was actually quite a tough job every now and again. So I think it's quite nice to be able to perhaps replicate that by doing some streaming, whether I'm talking to myself or not. It's nice that I could put the cricket on in the background. Oh, did that just get off the hip? Well, Bash has just, I think, got one to bounce a little bit and hurry the batsman up. And Cameron on 49 looked like he might have just nibbled at it. But either way, didn't carry. Leg slip, silly leg, silly square leg. Short leg, perhaps you call it. And a slip. So right arm round at a right-hander, trying to turn it. There we go. So I can't see what sort of speed Bash is bowling at, but I like the little bit of loop he seems to turn. But there you go. There's a single. Cameron, 50 runs. $50 from 104. Good first class average, this Cameron Ghulam. There you go, 50 on debut for Pakistan. Well batted, young man. Oof. So I still want to see what speed this Bashir character's bowling at. I know he's young. I know he's excited and want to get wickets, but it looks like he's just getting a bit of loop to it, not pushing it through. Maybe that's just his height gives the impression that he's bowling it slightly flatter. Geez, 50 on debut. You've got to love that as a bat, right? So the reason I'm streaming is because I quite like the idea of being able to talk a bit about cricket whilst I'm doing my work. I think that certainly helps me concentrate a little bit. So what I'm actually working on is business plan for an independent film business that my partner and I are working on. Right. Leap. Daddy, get me a Barney bear. Will do, darling. Ooh.
Get me a Barney bear.
Please. Get me a Barney bear, please.
Please.
We might not have any. Yeah, I've got one there. Would you rather have a saw in? Or do you want to go on a bit? Okay. Are you warm enough, little one? Are you warm enough? Yes, I'm warm enough, Daddy. Okay. Leach, left arm, round the wicket to a left-hander, trying to turn it straight, swept behind square. Bashir, lovely little juggle, 3/4 of the way out, pings it in. 1 run for Syme. Pitching outside leg stump, so he's always safe to stick his front foot out and give it a wallop. Might as well. Left arm round at the right-hander, straight still. So Leach looks like he's bowling a little flatter, little straighter, aiming for the stumps every ball. Looking for a bit of an odd bounce or one to really turn, I think. Yeah, I think he might be bowling a little quicker than Bash. 89.6 from Leach. Should probably write that down and see how quick we think Bashir is bowling. Try and draw some comparison. 99.6 Ks. So 80 kilometers an hour is about 50 miles an hour. So low to mid 50s. And there you go. Big sweep. Ball's gone in the air. Bashir's not going to get there. Ball slogged in front of square and in the air, but it's not carried. Chance though. Ginger shots. So I don't know about you, but I always quite like working with a bit of something happening in the background. So a bit of streaming, a bit of cricket, and trying to critique a business plan. It's interesting. Oh, reverse sweep. Got it behind square. Is that going to go for 4? Yeah. Just full enough to sweep nicely, I think. So read the length well. Yeah, well outside the off stump as well. That's not spinning back. Safe shot, really. Well, their Bash gets a little bit of bounce. One of those might just top edge, you see. That's where the danger could be for Pakistan there. No. Yeah, I've been impressed with this Cameron so far. Although commentators curse, of course, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah, well, Bashir's still bowling wicket to wicket. Cameron's just prodding it back. Strike rate of 50. He's going to have to be patient if he's going to get big runs here. So what are we looking at? Pakistan 125 for 2 from their 45 overs. Leach with both the wickets. Cameron and Syme both on 57. Leach to continue. Left arm round the wicket at the right-handed Cameron, who's half century on debut. Looking quite good. Moving his feet well, reading the length well. Only hit a couple of boundaries, but I think they've been pretty convincing shots when he has decided to. Reading length well. God. Well, Joe. Cameron Gulan's just, I don't know, played it slightly late through backward point off Leach. Leach has then turned to bowl a bit straighter, even though they've just moved mid-wicket over to the point area. Leach has still decided to bowl a bit straight. You're going to put a nice, strong offside field, left arm round, trying to turn the ball away from that right-hander. I think you've got to leave the ball just outside that sort of line where if it doesn't turn, it could go on and hit the stumps. But if it does, you can try and beat that outside edge. But you want to bring them forward into driving, so you can't go like a normal length. You've got to be a little fuller, but you're going to risk getting absolutely smashed over extra cover if you do that. So you've got to be brave as a captain and as a bowler there. Oh, that one's just died, but just might have nibbled a little bit off the seam, perhaps. Or it's just the angle in, I think. But yeah, the ball's not got up off a length from Cass. Got to say, I quite like watching Cass bowl. He's a bit more of a suited to some of those wickets that don't do a lot. Tall, quick, and his length is always attacking that hip area. Because as soon as it gets a little high, I think batsmen should be able to read it and they can play more attacking shots or leave it alone. But he's attacking that length that's just a bit. Oh, there we go. That was done a little bit. Perhaps out the wrist, though. So Cass banging it in at 140 clicks. Got a little bit of movement in the air. Geez, these little advertising sound bites they're doing on Sky, getting the commentators to do the sort of promotions for Vigotel mobile phones. God, it's awful. Cass has just banged another 140 km/h ball in about a half tracker, and it's barely got above the batsman's knee roll. On its way back down before it's past him. Yeah, Smith is just telling himself, walking in, bud. Cass going to pitch it up, or is he going to drop it, bang it in short again? Bang it in short, nibbled round. He's got a little edge on it. Oh, I thought he's edged that. Drinks. 131 for 2. Pretty average. There we go. Pakistan 131 for 2 from 47. So that just over 2 and over, 2.5 and over. Pretty solid start. I'm going to take a short break, make myself a cup of tea. Cricketers having drinks. Sounds like a pretty safe bet. How are you doing, little one? Are you warm enough? Well, I've got the heating on, so let's see what it's set to. 21 and 50 minutes. Would you need a jumper or anything? You want something?
Like,
Okay.
I have orange. I
Yeah.
got orange sorry.
You have a what?
We have an orange sorry.
An orange sorry. No, you can't have orange sorry. You can't orange. There's an orange on the table in there, look. If you want one. Okay. You ready, Cora? Here's your oranges ready. Cora, orange.
Stop cutting the TV room. Oh, I cut it. Okay.
Right, here we go. What's going on? Leach. Bowling. Is he going left arm over at the left-handed sign? Left arm round at the left-handed sign. Bowling straight. Trying to turn it back onto the stumps. Let's see. Is this the right tactic? Moved his feet, cover drive. Is it going to go to the boundary? Yep. I mean, it wasn't a clinical shot. It's probably outside of the bat slightly, but good use of the feet. Got his runs. Wasn't over pitched, I don't think, but straight bat. Aggressive shot. You deserve your runs. leg side. But yeah, I think Leach might be just bowling a little flat and a bit straight. But, I mean, the England spinners over the years have been more about that, trying to control run rates and restrict batsmen than trying to bowl wickets, Maybe Bashir can offer something slightly different from that respect. What are you doing, little one?
So what's that there?
That's a mini roll. Because you had a Barney Bear, didn't you? So Daddy had a mini roll.
I
Can you see the cricket?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Daddy. I want a mini roll.
No, you just had a Barney Bear and an orange. You don't need a mini roll.
I'm still hungry.
Do you want some crisps?
Yeah.
Do you want cheesy puffs or what's it? Do you want cheesy puffs or what's it? Hey, Ben Stokes is bowling.
Daddy, you're still looking that way.
Yeah. Ben Stokes. He's the England captain. England cricket captain.
Daddy, you're looking that way.
It's just a little bit behind, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you want some crisps?
Yeah.
What crisps do you want?
Our normal crisps.
I don't think we have normal crisps. We might have
You're looking this way.
Yeah, don't worry.
Easy.
Ugh. Right, Bibby. Right, hold on. What crisps do you want? Do you want cheesy puffs or what's it? Skips. Fine, okay. So Stokes looks like he's trying to get a little bit of movement out of the ball. He's watched Cast get a little bit. Cast looked like he got a bit of movement. So Stokes is into the attack. Pitch that one up a little bit. Just finding the outside quarter of the bat. Wouldn't call it an edge. But all you got to do is move the ball quarter of the width of the bat versus half the width of the bat, and that can make the difference, can't it? Cameron looks to be touching his forearms and wrist. Commentators seem to think it's cramp. I don't know. We'll see. Leach seems to be joking around with him. Maybe he's just uncomfortable getting his wrists in a difficult position. holding his bat a bit too tight, perhaps. Bit boring now. They're just sitting around not doing much. Looking at perhaps a wrist injury for Cameron. One advantage that I think the commentators have over just people watching cricket is they've got access to all these lovely stats. I just said the last time a Pakistan opening partnership had 9 innings in a row where the opening partnership's gone below 50 every time. The last time that happened was in about 84. Only 2 times it's ever happened to Pakistan, and both sets of those players are in Multan at the moment. One's the commentary team, and one's the team out there batting. Although, 2 batting at the moment, Cameron Ghulam looks good. I mean, it's very rare that you look at the Pakistani cricketers and you ever think any of them are not any good at cricket, you know? I mean, you can see that from all over the world, whether you're playing village cricket or first-class cricket. There are talented Pakistani cricketers from grassroots all the way to the top. So how they managed to be so poor at the in the England innings in the last test was just a bit of a shock. Then when they went out to bat, I mean, fine, they just chased 800 runs around the Multan pitch, but they were poor in that second innings. Oh, Stokes has just beaten him all ends up there, though. Just a bit of extra bounce. Definitely caught the outside edge, but just absolutely sent the keeper the wrong way. Wasn't expecting it to nibble bounce that much, I don't think. So first wicket fell, 15 runs down. immediately followed by the second wicket, both Leach. One, I think, was the first one caught behind and the second one caught a little bit further out. But either way, haven't taken a wicket now for 130 runs. So you'd say Pakistan would be currently on top. Pops into the attack now. With the ball doing a little bit, because the ball's now 50 overs old, so us as amateurs wouldn't be expecting it to do much, but the England setup seem to think it should start reversing a little bit. So we're actually going to see a bit more battle between bat and ball, because the batsmen have definitely been on top. Right. Looks like I've got to take a break for a few minutes. I've got to call the doctors, so I'll be back.
Good morning. Welcome to Colchester Hospital, part of East Suffolk and North Essex NHS Foundation Trust. Help us to keep our hospital safe. Please do not come in to visit if you have recently had symptoms of COVID-19, sickness, diarrhea or any other contagious illness. Visit our website for the latest visiting advice and guidance. If you know the extension number you wish to contact, please press 1. If you know the name of the person or department you wish to contact, please press 2. Good morning. Thank you for calling. Please say the name of the person or department you wish to contact.
Mr. Massa.
Calling Mr. Ed Massa, unless you say cancel.
Yeah. You could put those in the bin.
Did I have your ill one?
No, there isn't any of those left.
Why?
Because that was the last one.
Good morning, orthopedics.
Yeah, hi there. Good morning. My name is Chris Henderson. I'm on Mr. Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Right.
I can hear you.
So I'm Chris Henderson. I'm on Mr. Massa's list for a total hip replacement. It's just been a long time since I've heard anything. My pain has changed significantly. I wondered if there was any chance to book a telephone appointment with him or his team.
You're on the waiting list, though, are you?
Yes.
Okay, let me just have a look and see where you're at. Yeah, you're only at 36 weeks, so you
a P3, so I can't really do anything else. If he's already listed you, he won't see you again in clinic purely because of pain. Everybody on his waiting list is in pain. If it's to do with that, you'll have to go back to your GP to get your medication reviewed.
Yeah, so I mean, I suppose that's kind of part of it, really. The pain is significant. I'm on the maximum painkillers, but I'm very worried about the withdrawal symptoms of those pain medications, and my children are getting more and more mobile, and I'm getting less and less mobile. So I don't know what P3 means. I'm guessing it's a sort of priority level.
Yeah, it's priority. So P4 is routine, P3 is urgent.
Yeah.
But you're only at 36 weeks, and there's probably, I don't know how many P3s ahead of you.
Yeah.
And we have to look at the number of weeks patients have waited.
Yeah. So no, I fully understand that. I was just phoning to get some kind of update. Out of interest, do you know what the people that are currently getting operated on and how long they've been waiting?
Between 65 and 70 weeks.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, if I were to go and get a hip done privately, would that affect my position on the list for the other hip that needs doing?
Yes. Oh, no, not for the other one, but what are you on the list for? A right or a left?
Well, I don't know. Probably both. They certainly both need doing. The left one is probably
on the waiting list for one, because they don't need to. You can only be on the waiting list for one, and then you'd be added to the next one.
So would I have to go to the bottom of the list to get my second one done?
Not necessarily to the bottom of the list, but it is a new clock start, yes, because it's a different treatment.
Okay.
But it is looked at. It is looked at if it's a staged bilateral. I'm not sure what Mr. Massa done, but yeah, it would be a new clock start, but Mr. Massa would, could prioritise it. So you're on the list for a left hip.
That's right.
Yeah.
So if I went and got if I went and got my right hip done privately, I would still be on the list for my left hip. However, if I went and got my left hip done privately, I would lose my position on the list.
Yes, you would. Yeah.
Okay. Either way, I'm only on the list for 39 weeks or something, and yet it's 70
36.
weeks, 36, and yet it's 70 that is being currently done.
Yes. I mean, we are doing so many things to try and get the waiting list down, and patients that are around the 50-week mark, if they haven't got, lots of comorbidities, they are being outsourced. So, which means that the surgery would be done sooner.
Yeah.
But they don't look at them until it's about 50 weeks.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Do you know what the criteria for getting outsourced would be?
No, I don't. But I mean, it's the one thing that I do know is high BMI means you won't go.
Yeah.
Any cardiac problems.
Right. I mean, it does say that I'm a candidate for the Oaks on my letter.
Yeah. So but we are outsourcing to Rivers, which is a combination of three private hospitals, the Oaks being one, but you don't get to choose which one you go to.
I wouldn't mind. Absolutely. Okay, well, look, thank you so much. You've been really, really helpful. Thank you for explaining and taking the time to explain that to me. Bye for now.
That's okay.
Bye-bye.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. Bye.
Right, are we back? England don't seem to be doing much yet. Who's bowling? Pot bowling. Only gone for 11 runs off his 6 overs. 12 now. I wonder whether there's any real value in bringing in like some serious pace to a game like this. I mean, who's the quickest bowler England have got? I don't know who it is these days. Mark Wood, probably. Oh, that was edgish. Potts just finding the outside edge, although it was a slightly lazy shot, I would say. Ball hasn't done a huge amount. But it was outside off stump. The length was good. It's drawn the shot. That's the key. But I like the fact that Pakistan are actually having a crack at these England bowlers. I'd hate to just see them rolling over and being boring and just plodding away. But they actually seem to be wanting to hit the ball. This is proper Test cricket now. I suppose we're used to fireworks and bat dominating ball followed by ball dominating bat, but at the moment it's properly balanced. Although I've just said that and Potts has gone for 10 this over already, even though he's only gone for 10 previously in his previous 6 overs. Yeah, lovely shot though. Clinical, just leans forward and just uses his hands to move the ball about 45 degrees down the leg side behind square. Nice shot. Can he follow it up though? Because he's got one more ball this over. It's been a great over for Pakistan. How was that missed? Ball have beaten him all ends up, just hasn't hit the stumps. Good cricket. Good cricket. Didn't want to watch Pakistan be shit anyway. It's quite nice to watch them punching back a little bit. What do you think? You watching this? Who's that? Have we got somebody watching me? Hi, mate. Hope you're having fun. I don't tend to really do much streaming. I'm only doing it because I quite like to have the cricket on whilst I'm doing work, but also kind of balancing that conversational element. I like talking, keeps me interested in what I'm doing. Right, so here we go. Stokes into the attack. He's gone for 13 off his 2 overs. Perhaps he's bowling a more attackable length. Let's see. I mean, Captain Incredible. He's usually the golden arm. Do something different. Sneak a wicket. Or Pakistan too good at the moment. This Cameron, he picks the length well. I don't know about no carry. That one's just sort of banged it in a little bit. But Cameron's batting well, I think. Oh! Caught the edge, but it hasn't carried through to Rooty. I like it. Nasser Hussain has just said before that ball, get Rooty with a lid on, get him in close, because you've got to guarantee that it carries. And then it's exactly what's just happened. So Cameron Ghulam's holding his forearm like this. And I think because he's on test debut, right, what you'll find is when you're holding a cricket bat and his back lift isn't high, when you're holding your bat here, you end up gripping it quite a lot. And that extra nerves, I reckon, is making him hold his cricket bat longer, trying to stay still. And that tension is pulling on these. You can see here. So he's holding his arm here. I think it's a grip. That's what's happening. He's holding onto his bat too much. Might be a little bit of nerves. So one of the bits of advice is if you hold a cricket bat, right, hold a cricket bat out like this for as long as you can. It's going to start pulling on all of the muscles in your forearms, your wrist as well. However, if you hold it close to your body a little bit and hold it up like that, you don't even need to grip it. It just sits in and it's balanced beautifully. However, it does mean it takes longer for the bat to come down, but gravity is helping it accelerate. So I would say, yeah, I see he's just waving it around a little bit. So it could just be a bit of nerves that he's holding it a little bit too tight. So that's why he's holding his arms. But he's been good so far. I think if he relaxes a little bit, I would advise you just hold that bat nice and straight up. If you're ever batting a long time, hold your bat up in the air. It's a nice confident place for it to be as well. Whereas a lot of people, like if you're holding it nice and flat, remember Graham Gooch to be like this. It takes a long time to get those muscles into that kind of rhythm there. But Cameron, 74 from 134, much easier to do it from sitting here than it is out there. Wait on. What's up, little one?
Do you have an apple?
You want an apple? Have you got it? Can you get it yourself?
I eat one already.
What? Okay. So Root has got his helmet on. I mean, he's standing. Jeez. He's standing maybe only 5 or 6 steps in front of the keeper. But you've got a chance of getting a catch there because it may stand a better chance of carrying. Stokes then immediately chucked it down leg side. But Cameron using his feet, he's just walked down. He's just walked down the pitch to Ben Stokes on debut against Stokes, who's played 100 Test matches for England, captain of England, and Cameron's just walked him. Brilliant. But I'd say if if you've got a chance at getting a wicket here, I think Stokes angling in at that left-hander from around the stumps and just trying to get one to nibble away. Because for some reason, that's the sort of angle that Stokes seems to deliver the ball at, just sort of to move away from the left-hander. But, you know, you've got to get the line and length right every time, haven't you? And get the ball to do something. Touch full, moved his feet, nice prod into the offside, picked up by Leach, I think. 1 run. It was good cricket. We don't know which way it's going yet, do we? Second test from Multan. They're using the same pitch as they used in the previous game, so I don't know whether we expect it to be the same or will it be different. What do you think? Will it be the same or different? I'm just staring blindly at the cricket. It's a beautiful pitch there, isn't it? Look at that.
It's a curly pitch.
It's a big circle like that. And look, that's Multan. The city of Multan in Pakistan. Looks very hot over there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it used to be hot over here, didn't it? It's not hot now.
I don't carry on you.
You what?
I don't carry on you. That don't
I know. Is that you? Can you see yourself in that little bit there?
Yeah. I said no.
That's Potts again, bowling at 136. I'd like to see some express pace on this pitch. See what Wood would have done on there. What Wood do? What Wood do?
Daddy.
Yeah, Brew.
I have a snack.
Well, you've had crisps and an apple and an orange and a Barney Bear, so no snacks, please. Have you got a drink?
No.
Where's your bottle?
No.
Stand up. Come on, this way.
I can put it on the shoe.
Where's your bottle, please? Are you talking to about the cricket?
You don't. Oh, did that man do that?
Yeah. What do you think about the cricket? England doing well.
Yeah.
What does that say? Yanan Sport.
Liverpool.
Styling partner for the cricket. I'm not really sure what that means. Oh, there we go. Potts has just got one to go over the top of the batsman. What speed that was. Just when he got over 140, Cora. You're looking at yourself in the camera. You're being a sausage. Right, can you be beat, please? Because I'm still trying to do some work.
You can sit here, please.
No, because I can't sit on your lap.
You can.
But we're talking about cricket. So, you talk. How do you want to talk about the cricket as well?
Yeah.
Just. Oh, good chase. But 4 runs, I think. Harry Brook on the chase. I think he's got the boundary. I don't think the fielder's got it. Good use of the feet there. Just got his foot to the pitch and just pushed at it. Great chase there. Look at this. Oh, do you know what? I think he's saved 4 there. Well done, Harry Brook. What dive. That's brilliant. I tell you what, as a bowler, somebody does that for you. I think it gives you that extra bit of energy to get in and bang it in again. You say thanks, mate.
Bye bye bye.
Right, come on, say bye-bye.
I say bye bye to the
Bibby,
camera.
please. Come on, Bibby,
I
please.
did it again.
I
I
know.
just did all the videos.
I know. Come on, Bibby. Bibby, please. Come on, out you go. Stokes, 126 kilometers an hour. Popped is bowling 15 clicks faster than that. Stokes pitching it up, letting it do a little bit. Ball gets squirted out square from the left-handed. Same. Bash picks it up, pops it in, 1 run. Cameron facing. I think Stokes has got a good chance against Syme. Cameron, I think, looks just a little bit more set up to play Stokes well. Because I think what Stokes does is the angle goes in and he's trying to take it away from the right-hander. But that means you're relying on edges and catches to get your wickets. And I don't think there was a single slip catch last week, was there, from England? So quickest ball so far, cast at 143. Stokesy's fastest is 134. That's medium pace, really, isn't it? Alexa, what's 134 kilometers an hour in miles an hour?
134 kilometers per hour is about 83.3 miles per hour.
83 miles an hour is what Stokes' quickest ball is. And his average is, 6 miles an hour slower than that. So 77 miles an hour, something. They'll be quick for you and I, quick for any club cricketer to be facing, but not unmanageable. Different when it gets to 80. Like, Stokes has pitched that one up. I'm not even sure he's pitched it, but. So at 80 miles an hour, I can't see the ball onto my bat. I mean, I'm no first-class cricketer or anything. So at 80 miles an hour, opening the batting, it's just a matter of trying to get in line. I'm not picking length really until very last minute. Just getting in line is all I can do because I can't see the ball onto my bat, just a bit quick after 80 miles an hour. These guys have to train their eyes to be able to get the ball at 80 miles an hour plus onto the bat. So that's why when you see the pros suddenly facing 90 miles an hour, it's just not quite as easy to see it all the way onto the bat. That's why I want somebody with extra pace. Right, so looks like 1 over left before T, maybe 2. That's it. Cast is bowling. It's slime. Oh, that one's died. Get that one straight, hey. Oh, that one just hasn't got over the ankles, has it? You see that, Cora? Didn't bounce at all.
Daddy,
Yeah, Brew.
I'll do that video again.
Which one?
When
Here we go. Watch. Oh, he's pitched it up though.
I'll watch that video. You do,
That's an old video of you.
yeah, I'll do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Daddy, I got you.
you're good to get in, Daddy. Right.
Daddy, I'm gonna do your hair. Your hair's not dry yet.
That's it. Thank you. How's that? Is that better?
Oh, go do it again.
Right. Potts. 22 from his 8 overs. Well, 10 of them came from 1 over. So, oh, he's getting the ball just to do a little. Pushing across the left-hander. So the left-hander should be able to leave those alone, really. Because he's not bringing it back from there. Pushed it across and it just kept going. Keeper spent more time on his knees than, well, can't say this one here. You get my point. Ooh. There we go. Potts, a little bit more width. Didn't look short, but Symes had a crack at it. Hit it straight at point. Brooks at point, perhaps. Cass. Good bit of fielding. Oh, done a little bit and kept low again. Very good. But I think if you get that one straight, you got a chance of getting a wicket. But that's the wicket not doing what you expect. That's not necessarily good bowling getting good batting out. It's the conditions doing the work. Bang it in. No, pitched it up. Has he got a wicket? Have we got one? Literally the stroke of tea. That was actually the 6th ball of the over. And I think he's just prodded at it. And Potts has got his man. That's Stokes. Yeah, oh, got absolute dolly as well. I think the ball's kept a little low. Symes had it a little bit low on his bat, caught the toe of the bat and just popped straight to Stokes at silly mid off. Go on, England. So Potts has got his wicket.
Yeah.
So he's just got the left-handed Syme out, the opener. It's looking good. Well done. What's that? There's a doggy on this TV, wasn't there? Why is there a doggy on the TV?
Daddy, there's a big cricket.
Well done, little one. All right, come on then. Here we go. Last over before tea. Stokesy the bowl at Cameron.
Daddy, come and wipe my bottom. And I feel it in our toilet as well. I done 2 food things. When I done one I done in yesterday when I done it now. Let's eat my food.
You go into the TV room. I'll bring you some twin pants, okay? Okay. I'll bring you some twin pants.
You done my bottom?
Yeah. Pants on first, please. Then your trousers. All right, what's going on? Oh, what happened to my sky? Right, so what's that? 2 balls at Soud, or 1 more ball at Soud. Stokesy, last ball before tea, I think. $173 for 3. England take a wicket just at the back end of that session to make it a little bit more balanced between bat and ball. Otherwise, I'm saying good start for England. Pakistan are back in it. Good cricket so far. Yarbrew. Hi there. Thank you very much. Ms. Cora Henderson. Look at that. Who's that from? From Mel and Robert in Epsom Downs. That's my auntie who sent you this. What is it? What is it, Daddy? What is it? A present and a card.